Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome on into Life is Strange Before the Storm, part of the Life is Strange-a-thon every Monday, right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. You should scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you can watch the rest of this series. Life is Strange 2 currently on the channel from a couple years ago. Kind of a pain to find, so I do apologize about that. I need to do a better job at making playlists. I've said that in probably 55 different videos at this point, but you can check that out. That's from the year it released. I'm pretty sure I played it right around its like final episode releaseage. So that's back a while. Life is Strange True Colors complete on the channel. That kicked off this year actually, January 3rd. That went up. Might be a little bit of a pain to find, but you can check out Life is Strange True Colors right now, all 5 episodes, and the DLC. I don't know if I would watch the DLC. I even tweeted it out. I try to tweet out every video that I put up, and when I tweeted out that one, I just put, don't watch this video, because that episode is very bad. There's a strong possibility that's the worst episode in Life is Strange's entire catalog, and I didn't even like Life is Strange 2. Life is Strange True Colors Wavelengths has probably the best character in the game, doing absolutely nothing for like 3.5 hours. It's not good. We are going to start Before the Storm today, and then we will jump into Life is Strange Remastered after this is complete. Now here's what's interesting about this. We're going to click on episodes. We got the episodes here: Awake, Brave New World, Hell is Empty. There is a bonus episode that I either have not ever played or just forgot existed, and it is called Farewell, and it's going to actually extend this this whole run until early April. So if you want all the Life is Strange you can handle, I will have, when I wrap up Life is Strange Remastered, I will have every episode of this series, including the odd one, Captain Spirit, including that, will be on the channel. So this is a good place for Life is Strange stuff. I'm looking forward to jumping into this. I have not played this game in 4 years. There is a new achievement list. I will be kind of following a guide because I'd like to get all the achievements. And I have played it before. It's just kind of like one of those, like, I know the broad strokes of what happens, but I don't remember the intricacies, the deep details, if that makes sense. This is, as I would rank them now, this would be my second favorite. That's from memory. Life is Strange True Colors, far and away the best. This is a very good entry. The 3 episodes, I think, helps truncate some of the problems that Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 have, though I think it was alleviated a lot in True Colors. The 5-episode runtime was fine, mainly because once we got to episode 4, and especially with episode 5, they really started to kind of cut down what they wanted in the game, and they're like, we're gonna go and we're gonna run toward the finale because we don't need to really screw around with anything extra, which is weird because Wavelengths faltered in that area. Right as you get to the end, it's like, oh, here's this extra thing you have to do. It's like, oh, this is a weird change. Speaking of Wavelengths, there will be, or True Colors in general, there will be a recognizable character here in this, and we'll get a little bit of backstory. My biggest problem with Wavelengths, and we'll get into it here in just a second, Wavelengths it doesn't do a sequel to a previous game, nor a prequel to the actual True Colors game. It does not do anything for either of those. I really wanted it to be about their band. But we're going to jump in here and we'll start Awake. Subtitles should be on automatically, but I will double check and make sure, just because, there we go. Subtitles, yes, perfect. So let's jump in here. We'll do episode 1 Awake. You'll get episode 2 and episode 3, and then the bonus episode every single Monday. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Stupidest day of the year. I hate Valentine's Day so much. But don't let my negativity about this day The game audio should be pretty loud here because it is a majorly talking game. Oh, it's the elite train.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill. Fuck yes. Mom would kill me if she knew I was out here.
So this entry in the game is, or in the series, is really important because, as we'll discover in the original Life is Strange, Chloe is a terrible character. Like, I don't...
No trespassing? No way.
She just isn't interesting, and this gives a lot of, like, contextual components to where, like, why she is kind of the way she is. They kind of touch on it in the original Life is Strange, but, like, I don't think she gets enough depth in that first, or the initial game. Now, like I said, I will be following a guide here to grab achievements.
This place is awesome. If I'm gonna get inside, I'll have to get through that door.
This one, I think, will have a little bit more of a puzzle element to it as well. Because these are, like... So, 2012...
That looks ancient. I wonder how long ago the mill actually closed.
Oh, interesting. So they went with a closed mill in this, and then they have the closed mine shaft in the other... Well, I guess maybe it isn't really closed, but... Interesting. So over here, we're going to get our first achievement.
Your problem.
This game has a very...
I know
Well,
you're kind.
we'll grab the graffiti. Back in 2012,
Now,
The
what's
Walking
a
Dead.
draw?
The Walking Dead came... Ooh, not a meth lab. The Walking Dead Season 1 came out. Telltale had been doing adventure-style games, which usually had a lot of puzzle elements in them.
Definitely,
That's why,
absolutely not a meth lab.
that's why that game is kind of weird in some of its spots, because there are actual puzzle elements. Like, I always think of Episode 2 of The Walking Dead Season 1 that has, like an actual puzzle in it where you have to go and grab a certain item to do a certain thing and blah, 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 blah. So these games came out a couple years after that, before Telltale kind of redefined what they were doing, and they were more just like, hey, we're just going to go with story-based focused stuff, and we're going to just kind of work with that. And I think this game kind of follows suit, because I don't remember a ton of, like, actual puzzle elements in True Colors of, like, I have to grab this wrench to do this thing and grab this rubber band to hold this other thing together, sort of thing.
Guess fire safety isn't exactly high on the agenda here.
But they're still good.
Seriously, though, who drives an RV to a Firewalk show?
People who like Firewalk?
Those guys need to get a room.
They're gonna get in they'll probably get in that trailer. They're who drove the R. Whoa!
Damn.
Fuck.
Mind your own business.
Hey, stop slapping him. Say something.
I understand, really, and it won't ever happen again, I swear.
Oh, you can ponder?
Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show.
That's the kind of dumb shit you do as a teenager.
This place is sketchy as hell. An old abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, miles from home.
I guess if you walk 3 miles an hour.
Home. Right. Now I remember why I'm here. Any place is better than home.
Interesting. So they bring this in to, This is kind of the cool thing about looking at these remasters as well.
Some say the world will end in fire.
Fire and brimstone. The team that did this is Deck 9. Is there a way to, like, fix the brightness? Video settings, gamma. Woo. Deck 9 did this, and they did True Colors. They have the two best versions of it, so it's kind of cool to see that they have the Ponder, and they have they have similar things in the new one as well.
I've got to figure out how to get past this guy.
Help you, miss?
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
That's what everyone says. They say, I'm totally legit.
It's not a bad fake, kid, but you're in over your head here. Do yourself a favor and scrap.
How dare you? How dare you? My totally legit...
Can't let him push me around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him?
See, that's a very adventure.
I'd join a motorcycle gang. If I had any friends. Nothing says badass like a nice floral print.
New dialogue options.
God, again? What do you want, kid?
So the first Life is Strange game has like a rewind time ability. Chloe doesn't necessarily have Chloe doesn't have a power, but she has quips.
Is that your bike over there?
Yup.
It's, pretty cool.
Gee, thanks. Is that all?
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
You should probably just go.
You started a backtalk challenge.
I have to convince this doorstop that I'm not giving up until he lets me inside.
In backtalk, you use arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want. Okay.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager? I just want to see the band.
I thought we went over this. Isn't it past your bedtime?
To succeed, pay attention to what your opponent says. Okay, so bedtime. All right. Then pick a comeback that reflects their words back at them. Your bedtime?
Aw, isn't it past yours?
Real cute. But I still don't know you.
Cute. Okay. Again, listen to your opponent's words. Cute.
Kittens riding tiny mopeds are cute. I'm more like Red Sonja riding a panzer tank.
Okay, kid. I get it. You're tough.
Playground?
Maybe I am a kid, because this place looks like a damn playground to me.
I don't. Is this
A girl
working?
like you? I can't protect you in there.
A girl like you with pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me on what I can do.
That is a traditional Samoan... Look, my boss decides who gets in, all right?
Just look the other way. No one will know. Besides, people love me.
Oh, should have picked
I'm
boss.
funny.
Around here, funny people have a way of getting hurt.
You know, you can't spell fun without F-U.
You're not accepting no for
I
an
win.
answer, are you?
Nope.
I'm a bully. Bully,
You really think you can
bully,
take me?
bully.
Yep.
What if I had a knife?
No problem.
A gun?
Don't care.
What if I had...
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
I give up. You're alright, kid. Go on in.
We wore him down, we bullied him, and we got what we wanted. Interesting that that's where the new dialogue option kicks in, is like that deep into the conversation. Usually, it's kind of just an extra...
This is intense.
It's an extra thing. Oh, shit.
Delia,
Fucking
come.
Christ. Calm down.
Cute dog.
Usually it's an extra piece in the initial interaction with them. Question everything. Why? Hell yeah.
Just follow the lights and the sound. Can't wait to get in there and thrash.
Hell yeah. Can we pet? Oh, can we pet the dog?
That dog is fierce.
May I pet your dog?
What's her name?
Delia.
Oh, look at the sweet pup. Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't
Dog
usually
petting.
like
Ah,
people.
damn it. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I missed it.
Me neither.
We can't pet it again, dang it. Oh, look at the drunk girl. We can talk to the drunk girl.
Sober up, girl. You're missing the show.
Yeah, that's, I'm sure, the problem. Tag.
Don't mess with Damon. Thanks for the memo.
Don't mess with Damon Merrick. Ah.
Yeah, no shit. This car could slide down any minute.
Is it? Could it?
Looks like that parking brake is the only thing keeping that car from rolling down the ramp.
Huh. I bet we'll have to keep that information for
Set this
later.
up exactly as I've explained it to you.
Oh, you can just take a
All
t-shirt?
right, it's not
Oh.
going to take any more than an hour to do it.
Alright, let's see. Skeevy guys, nice.
Sketch Central.
Louder, please.
Can you talk louder, please?
Sweet
Go
knife.
outside, asshole.
Just like the one my mom refused to get me for my birthday.
They're going to sell out.
What do you mean they're gonna sell out? Ah, here we go. Graffiti this.
What are you looking at?
I like that no one saw her do that. She's like, yeah, I'll just, hold on, let me, oh, we got a journal. Oh, shit's a tag. Okay. So we got, oh, we actually have a lot more information than we probably should, frankly. Huh. She said, put your thoughts in me.
Cold beer, free for the taking?
I don't think they'll let you. Ooh, chill, girl.
How can you just chill when Firewalk is tearing it up in the next room?
Because it's not new to them. This is new and exciting to you, but it also is like,
All right,
Hey, are you selling
20
any...
bucks.
What?
20 bucks for a t-shirt.
That's really expensive. Dick.
they've probably seen Firewalk like 100 times. Oh, Frank. Those are my fucking beans.
Frank Bowers? What is he doing here? Yo, Frank!
Hey.
Okay.
Chloe?
I know your name, you idiot. You bought pot for me every month for a year. Look at that getup. Studs. You're trying too hard.
Hey,
What are you
fucking shut the
even
fuck up.
doing here?
I'm here to see Firewalk, man. They rock.
Oh, look at them thrash over there.
How'd you even hear
Oh, I
about
think
this
that might be-
little shindig?
God, the internet. How else?
Seriously? Fucking kids.
Oh no. How am I gonna get how am I gonna get high in an abandoned fucking shaft if the kids find out about shows on the internet? What a piece of shit. You come here a lot?
So, you've come here a lot? Or...
Yeah.
All right.
It's cool.
I'm really glad you approve.
It's not. Ooh, how about some weed?
Okay, so you holding? I could definitely use something to take the edge off.
Of course. As soon as you give me the $175 you owe me.
I owe this dude.
Do I really owe him that much? Unless I find
Fucking-
some quick cash around here, I can kiss my high goodbye.
Ooh, spot me some.
How about you spot me some? You know I'm good for it.
No way. I learned my lesson last time. Money first.
Never mind then.
Suit yourself.
Half those stairs are rotted through. Looks dicey.
So let's see. Dartboard?
Reminds me of the way I make important life choices.
So the parking brake, I forget, like,
No. Look, we have to set this up exactly as I've explained it to you. All right? It's not going to take any more than an hour to do.
alright. Well, I think I can. I don't really want to steal the shirt, so. Oh, cool. We can look some syringes.
No thanks. I try to avoid hepatitis when I can. Classy.
Hell yeah.
Damn, there are a lot of people here.
There's 3 people.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Relax. You bumped into me, remember?
I don't know what that means. Hey, I'm sorry.
My bad, dude.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Nope. Don't care either.
Hey, let me know how that works out for you.
It'll be great. It'll be fun.
All right. Mosh pit.
Nice
is a no-no.
anarchist fucking
Fine.
t-shirt.
Maybe I can get a better view of the action from up above.
Let's see. Who do I have?
She returns.
Ah, here. There we go.
Did you see that guy I ran into? Acted like I was supposed to know who the hell he was.
Ah, yeah. I know him. He works for Damon.
Damon Merrick?
I see you've heard of him. This is his place. Damon's a friend of mine.
You said that weirdly.
Where do those stairs go?
Up.
Real helpful, Frank. I mean, will I get a better view of the band up there?
How the fuck should I know? Floor above's rotted all to hell, okay? No one goes up there.
Fine.
Can you, like, just...
About that weed.
Here it comes.
Can you
Never
just
mind.
pester him until... Oh, okay.
Suit yourself.
Okay. Stairwell. Oh, we can go upstairs. There you go. Yeah, use the handrail. Be sure to use the handrail. This game has a fantastic soundtrack.
Yes! Finally made it! I can't believe it!
She, like, looks like such a kid, too. She's like, I just discovered this band on MySpace. mean, to be fair, like, I remember some of the first concerts I went to.
You
Uh-oh.
spilled my beer, bitch.
You should be more careful. It's a rough place.
I don't like your attitude.
I like the very, like, subtle arm touch.
Hey, I'm sorry about the beer, okay?
Not good enough.
My ugly shirt is ruined. You know how much marker this took to make? 4 markers. 4 of them. I enjoy this song. This soundtrack's great. Walk away.
We're not done.
Then how
Well.
about I show you how unimpressed I am with limp dick assholes who get butthurt over a spilled beer?
I think she's calling us out, dude.
She's
gonna
calling us
regret
out.
every
She's calling us limp
word.
dicked, all right? You hard, bro?
Every word.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some
I'm
manners.
serious. You want to see me get angry here? Because I'm getting there. And it won't be pretty. It won't.
She thinks she can take you?
I enjoy the hype man here. Oh.
Hey, dickhead.
Oh, there she is. Attack. Yeah, right in the penis. Turns out he was pretty limp.
Rachel? Come on.
God, what a ripoff.
Hurry up.
What the fuck? Why are you... She's so badass. She's like, are they chasing us? Stop looking!
Go, Frank.
Not gonna happen. Calm down. Come on, man. Walk away. Screw this. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, hell yeah. Now we get to fucking enjoy some shit. Look at them. Look at them thrash. That's what you call thrashing when you're fucking 14. But I mean, I remember when I'd go to concerts. And you're like, oh man, this is incredible. Wow. Who wears earplugs? Fucking losers wear earplugs. And then I'm 32 and like, what? I can't hear. What? Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. God, that's a fucking great shot right there. Oh, look at super late title card. 28 minutes into this video, -6 because I talked for a lot. Ah. I like the pirate hat. She a big fan of the pirates who don't do anything. Better off just being dead. Better off just being dead. One of the things I really like about this game is, aside from like a couple of songs here and there, oh, there we go. There we go. The soundtrack is done by a band called Daughter. They did like a whole album of it. So it has like a very cohesive style to it. And like, I know a lot of, you know, soundtracks and stuff, they pick songs that have a similar vibe or style or tone or loudness or quietness or whatever. But having one band do it, I think is
all I
great.
want to do is shut my eyes and tell the world to go to hell.
I've also always been a big fan of that sort of thing, where it's like we're in the character's head, and then as they come to, they take headphones off or like wake up and move about. It shifts the soundscape to an actual like to an actual speaker in the room. So in this case, like her radio or people's headphones.
Hey, Max. Hey, Dad. Another day in paradise. Right?
So we can go and look in the
Rituals are
journal here.
important, even when they involve writing unread letters to friends who have forgotten you.
So 44320. So we're all the way back in 2010. 3557. Dear Max, Dad got me the stationery one day when I complained about wanting to send an email and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write Max. The funny thing is, I don't really know what to say, because we haven't talked in 3 months, despite all my calls and texts, and not that I'm upset or anything. Fuck. There's no way I'm sending this, is there? Chloe, the Unfriended. Page 104. How do I... Oh, the page... Okay, there's a page number down at the bottom. Gotcha. Max. Now this is more like it. Here I can... Now more like it. I can write to you all I want without wondering or worrying if you'll ever write me back. Maybe one day, when you return home and apologize for having forgotten all about me and kiss and make up, I'll show you this and tell you... I'll show this to you and we can read it and laugh. Or maybe I'll decide that Journal Max is way cooler than Reality Max, and you'll just live in here forever as my little imaginary former current best friend pen pal. Time will tell. Chloe, the Journal Boss. Ready? So Mom suggests taking a road trip next summer, and I'm like, cool, I guess. But then she starts talking about David being there. Yes, that David, the wannabe drill sergeant who swooped in on Mom and has stuck around like a bad zit. David, the mustache monster from Planet Dipshit. That fucking David. Anyway, I politely suggested to Mom that perhaps it was too early to assume David would be in the picture by then. Or breathing. Hey, shit happens. As you might imagine, that didn't go over well. But really, if this guy's still around 3 months from now, then she's got some serious self-esteem issues, and I've got serious self-immolation, look it up, nerd, plans. She could do better. That's all I meant. But she didn't want to hear it. Like I'm the asshole. Chloe, the asshole. Max. So you know how I stopped going to class so much? Like you stopped talking to me so much? Funny story. I had trouble coming up with an excuse, so I just didn't. I just didn't show up. And it was fine. Nobody said anything to me. Crazy, right? It's like I'm invincible all of a sudden. Maybe that's the perk of being the dead dad girl? No one knows what to do with me, so they're actually relieved when I stay home. Wish I'd figured this out sooner. Think of all the wasted school time. P.S. Pris from Blade Runner popped into my head last time I rubbed one. I don't know. Think I should have read that? All right. I mean, at first I was thinking about Deckard and that smolder of his, but then Pris just totally stole the show. Probably nothing there. Think I just want her bangs. Chloe the Electric Sheep. All right. Max the Loser. Yeah, that's right. I called you a loser. Want to know why? Because you weren't at Firewalk last night. Even Frank was there. He's my dealer. Or Mom. If you're reading this, he's my dealer and you shouldn't be reading this. It was maybe the greatest night of my life. I hiked to this old mill using the train tracks, then verbally abused this dumb bouncer until he let me inside. Firewalk was the shit. Who knew ragers like that went down in little old Arcadia Bay? Fuck Seattle. Plus, I have a sweet-ass black eye for a souvenir. No big deal. There were these two asshole skeevy guys whose manhood I wrecked. Oh yeah, and I got rescued by the most popular girl at school. How was your night, loser? Firewalk and Chloe better than Max. So we'll get a little information here on some of these characters. Chloe, my name is Chloe Price, but you can call me Middle Finger? I'm an inmate at Blackwell Academy. Boy, this is written as... Oh boy. I'm an inmate at Blackwell Academy, currently serving a 4-year sentence for crimes against maternity. That would be my mom, Joyce, who seems endlessly disappointed in me. Which I get. I'm no one's image of a perfect daughter or student, or anything really, but who the fuck wants to be perfect? I'm surrounded all day by so-called perfection, and it sucks ass. Other things that suck. My mom's new drill sergeant boyfriend. How hard it is to buy weed around here. Having no friends. Hypocrites. Country music. People who say chillax. Dad being dead. It's been 2 years since he died in a car crash, and I still think about him all the time. I've even been having these weirdly lifelike dreams. Sometimes I think he's trying to tell me something. Other times I remember that he's feeding worms in a ditch right now and everything else is just a fairy tale to make myself feel better. At least I have 2 weapons to help me survive this shitbag town. The pen I use to tag any and everything I want, and my shining personality. If I work at it, maybe I can leave this place just a little less perfect than when I found it. Oh. Why does that go like that? Okay. Max Caulfield, MIA ex-best friend extraordinaire. This artsy motherfucker loves photography more than life itself, and definitely more than me. She even uses old instant cameras. It's probably not healthy for anyone to be that stuck in the past, but who am I to tell people how to live their lives? When we were kids, we would dress up like pirates and eat ice cream and write and draw these stupid comic books where we had powers and saved people and shit. Then my dad died, and her dad, that's a terrible place for that paperclip. Her dad got some job up north, and she moved away to Seattle. It was probably the moment I needed her the most, and she bailed. Thanks, Max, for teaching me that I can't rely on anyone. I mean it. Life lesson learned. The worst part is that even though we haven't spoken in months, even though she habitually ignored my texts so much that I just stopped trying, even though I know deep down that she doesn't care about me anymore, that she probably has all new friends up in fucking Seattle, I still miss her. If she came back tomorrow and said, "Hey, Chloe, want to dress up like pirates and be stupid together?" I would take her back in a heartbeat. Lub-dub. We have William. If I had a nickel bag for every jerk-off guidance counselor or therapist who tried to get me to write shit about Dad over the last couple of years, I would never have to buy weed from Frank again. Does that mean you could find a better drug dealer? Anyway, what's the matter? Don't want to write about your dear old dad? I guess they think it helps me cope with my feelings or whatever. As if a few paragraphs about how great Dad was could help me forget that his guts are probably still plastered to the underside of a semi-truck. What the fuck am I supposed to write anyway? That he was the perfect dad, who was always fun to be around and never angry? That he treated me like an equal? That he was constantly working to make our lives better? That he could always make me laugh even when I was being a bitch? That he sang in the shower and hated hypocrisy? That his barbecue grill is still rusting in the backyard because the thought of either throwing it away or ever using it again are both so painful that it's easier for Mom and me to just pretend neither of us notices it? If that's coping, then coping can go fuck itself. Despite Mom's best efforts, this is David and Joyce, by the way. That was Chloe, Max, William, her dad. We have David and Joyce, and we'll read Frank, and then we'll continue on here. Despite my mom's best efforts, I don't actually hate her. I know she's been through since Dad died. I know shit's been rough since Dad died. Money's tight. Her job as a waitress at a diner isn't exactly glamorous, and I'm clearly not all about the whole going to school thing. But why does she have to make things so much harder on the both of us? She acts like if I smoke pot or when I skip out to go catch an awesome show, it's somehow a personal attack on her. She should be happy that I'm self-medicating and not going postal on everyone. Okay, maybe. All right, that's a stretch. She never used to be this way when Dad was around. She could actually be cool. Well, if your dad being gone is the reason that you do all this shit, then that would explain it, Chloe. Come on, let's put 2 and 2 together. Your dad's there, everything's fine, things are happy, he's great, treats you well, blah 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 blah. Then he's gone, so you descend into all of this stuff, which makes her her livid and crazy, whatever. Of course, you could actually be cool when things were fine, but it's hard when you're being a big pain in the ass to everybody. But lately, there's a hairy dick monster she let into the house that's fucking everything up. David Madison, a jobless, brainless, dickless little shit with a hard-on for the military and a promise to, quote, whip me into shape. Asshole. I've tried to express these concerns to my mom, yet every week it seems the virus spreads into yet another corner of her life. I'm starting to worry that the David flu is the kind of disease that kills its host. Now that's maybe a smidge dramatic. For a drug dealer, Frank Bowers is actually pretty chill. He likes to act like he's a tough guy, and I have no doubt that he's done a few messed up things over the years. But to me, he's like a scruffy dog. The tougher he tries to come off, the cuter he seems. I've been buying weed from Frank for close to a year. I've almost never have enough money to pay him, and he always tell me, "It's the last fucking time, Chloe, I'm not your fucking friend." Then he always gives it to me anyway. Like I said, guy's adorable. Of course, if I did everything to actually get on Frank's bad side, he might not seem so cuddly anymore. I hear Frank rolls with some dudes who are into way darker shit than keeping high schoolers medicated. It's hard to imagine Frank getting mixed up with anything really bad, but I guess you never know. D.O.B. old. Okay. For now, I'll just keep hoping that Frank is even worse at remembering who owes him money than he is at being intimidating.
Chloe, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
I'm already
Last
eggs and
night,
baked, dude.
Seeing Firewalk live. Those skeevy assholes. That girl. Was that really Rachel Amber? You smell like cigarettes and beer. Better change clothes.
Alright. So over here, there's one.
Used to dream of riding a unicorn as a kid, but then all the unicorns died. No more unicorns, no more princesses, and no more fucking rainbows. Words of wisdom, don't fail me now.
100% of the shots. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky,
Everything's
Michael
worth a
Scott,
shot.
Chloe Price. Ugh, gross. What a dumb...
Mom said I was too young to go. She was wrong, and it was awesome. As awesome as some of those shows with Elliot were, they were nothing compared to Firewalk last night.
Saved all of these. You have to delete that photo of me dancing. Haha, only you could get me to loosen up like that. Happy 2-month anniversary, Elliot. Thought that said idiot for a second.
Max made me this mix CD years ago. And because it was Max, not a single song was pirated. Fun fact. Shark babies eat their siblings in the womb. Maybe that's why I'm an only child. Dad was so proud of me for winning that stupid science fair. Bask, ye mortals, in the light of the glowy bear. That really was Rachel Amber. And she saved my life. How was last night even real?
So, feel free to donate money if you want to. Anytime.
I'd like to think my humor has improved with age.
Why can't you be more positive? Oh, we can improve it. Oh, is she left-handed? Interesting.
Better living through chemistry.
Oh, MJ420. That's... Alright.
One of these days, I'm actually going to use you to do my homework.
Oh, we can use a
Ask
computer?
Miss Arcadia. You're the only source of info I trust in this town.
Firework coming to town. I checked the local venues, but nobody knows anything. Not all the local venues. Don't know. Bumping this thread. Here's a scoop. It's a private party. Not as in you're not invited. More like you're better off staying away. Okay. That's how she found that pesky party, was because of the internet.
Man, I am killing it this year.
CDCDC.
Somehow, I don't think Mom's going to feel the same way.
Oh, we can just throw it in the trash. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no one needs to see that. Thank you. Nice one, Chloe. Mom's gonna love the new look. I bet long Max Silver traded her hat for beer and booty long ago.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get dressed here. Raven. Okay, that's it. That's the only selection I get. Alright. I think there was like a DLC pack that maybe I didn't download or something before I started this, but whatever.
I really should get going. Shit. Where's my phone? God, it's not here. How drunk was I last night?
Chloe, I said breakfast.
And you probably weren't as drunk as you think you
my
were.
phone with Mom's. Okay. Mom's phone is probably in her room. I can use it to call mine, then figure out where the hell I left it. Home sweet home. Whoever said you can't go home again was probably from Arcadia Bay. And he could go home again. He just didn't want to. Mom's hiding her gray hair to impress her boyfriend. Maybe gray hair's his kryptonite. Maybe I should dye my hair gray.
What is that logic? What is wrong with you?
The preferred towel of Captain Bluebeard, scourge of Arcadia Bay.
Okay. We gotta find my mom's phone so we can call our phone.
Mom's old engagement ring. Grade B? Fuck you, Arcadia Pawn. Wait, Mom's selling her engagement ring? I hate that she hides all our old pictures of Dad. You don't deserve to be stuck in a drawer like this.
Don't know why that's not loading in correctly, but alright.
Dad, if you could see us now.
Wow.
I made this for Mom when I was like 10 years old. If she wore it now, I'm not sure which of us would be more embarrassed. Ah, Mom.
Oh, wow, okay. Alright.
Bad enough that David comes here for dinner.
Why? Throw him in the garbage. What the fuck? One of them was very much open.
Mom's finally making her bed again? I guess that's a good sign. How can Mom look at this every day and not see what a tool she's dating? Sounds like my phone is definitely nearby. There we go. Wonder how many calls I've missed.
Yeah, probably none. Spanish test sucked. Lucky if I passed. Lo siento. No, I think I did okay. Cool. What are you up to? Not much. Got shit to do later. Oh, okay. You finished the chem homework? Nope. Dude, that's the third time. I already know everything. Will you be coming home at some point tonight? Chloe, will you be home by curfew? There will be consequences. Will you be joining us for supper? No thanks. Come on, it's 4:20. Your shit's here, hell yeah. But tapped out, sorry. Your loss. Hey, you can hold it for me for a day. Can I? I'm your favorite customer. Are you? Frank, you holding? You still owe me. You gonna have me whacked? Yes. Please joke about that over text. You deal drugs on this phone. Anyway, come on, it's 4:20. I'll meet you if you have the cash. Rain check. She hasn't texted since November. What? So sorry, I've been bad about emailing. Texting is better for me anyway. Yo, it's Max. How's it going? You there? Gah, sorry. Again, I've been really busy. You love Seattle. More in a bit. Cool. You can see, like, the cool. Maybe some hitchhiking in my future. Then 2 weeks later, hey, hippie. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should set up a time to call. No worries. I'll check my dance card. It's 7 p.m. on Arcadia Bay. What is it? 2019 in Seattle. What? Oh, okay. I know, right? Maybe this weekend. Sure, anytime. Let me know. Yo, Queen of the Crickets. What's the latest? Max.
Chloe, breakfast. Bring my purse down with you, please.
Yeah.
Do you want that with or without your condoms?
I think I saw Mom's purse in her room.
Oh, we can check this drawer. More condoms in here?
It's weird that Mom's always hoarding these old catalogs. It's not like we have any money.
Hey, let people have dreams, Chloe. Fucking chill.
I want Mom to be happy, but not like this. Not
then
like
you don't
this.
really. You didn't really want her to be happy then.
Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you've ever been to stand up taller than you ever were. Blech. Don't give up on yourself. A single spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. Better.
That's true. That or a gender reveal party. That'll really light a spark. Burn down a whole forest to tell somebody that you're having a baby that you probably didn't plan for or don't want. Anywho. Oh, there's her purse.
Oh, can you grab my cell phone too?
Oh, for God's sake.
No more dawdling. I need to talk to you.
Did you want the condoms?
That really makes me want to hurry.
See, even like, you can't see it because like, we have a item with us.
Coming, Mom.
That's what David said to me last night. Whoa.
Finally, you can put my purse on the dining table. Might still have time for breakfast if you hurry.
Dining table, here I come. Dad took these photos. Now that David's staying over so much, I wonder how long it'll take Mom to shove them in a drawer somewhere. We're already supporting one. Thanks.
Try not to sound so enthusiastic about that there.
Dad always talked about upgrading to a flat screen. Too bad that never happened. I would have gotten this bad boy in my room.
Damn.
Hard to believe I was an 8th grade science athlete. Did I peak in middle school?
I mean, probably. If we're being honest.
It's my job to water these plants, but it was Dad's job to remind me, so nobody's fault, really.
Oh, can we water them? Oh, dang it.
Made that for Mom in an art class when I was like 5. She was never a smoker, but it's cool. I was never an artist. Wait, those aren't Mom's keys. And these would be David's keys. There's probably a better place for them than the ashtray I made Mom. Like his home, maybe?
He has one key? I live in my truck.
From when Max and I spilled Mom's wine. I think the only reason Mom hasn't recarpeted is so she can stay mad at me.
Unsorted mail.
Any letter from Blackwell is never good.
Uh-oh. Oh, we can open it.
Is Mom having trouble with payments again? My scholarship doesn't cover everything. Like I need another reason for Principal Wells to get on my case. Mom doesn't want me to know, but it's pretty clear her boy toy, David, hasn't worked in like a year.
Oh, good. We're getting all kinds of dialogue options we can throw on our mother's
I
face.
felt like sitting down to eat since David started having dinner here. Shoot. I was hoping David could get a job on a container ship. To Japan.
Why would he want to go somewhere cool?
Why do I suddenly want to get some fireworks?
This is Principal Ray Wells. Let me be emphatic. I have an enormous stick inserted into my butt. Thank you. Also, Chloe, you're poor and in trouble.
Chloe, I don't have all day. Would you get over here already?
I should see what Mom wants before she strokes out. Dad's old swear jar. We spent the last of his curses on bus fare and milk.
Oof.
How can bacon smell so good, but I'd still rather stuff these sugar bombs in my mouth? Pot roast? Mom hates pot roast.
But David likes pot roast, okay? Boy, we are really unlocking the dialogue options.
It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just that when your mom works in a diner, you're not always in the mood for diner-type food.
That's a fair point. I can understand that.
Joyce Price, a.k.a. Mom. She looks as beat as I feel. Hey, Mom. You wanted to talk?
Chloe, what happened to you?
It's no big deal. I walked into a door.
You seem to be walking into a lot of doors lately.
They're hard to see.
When I send you a text message, Chloe, like last night, I need you to answer.
You can just say text. You don't have to say message.
And I
Yeah,
need
that's
you
the
to
point that
answer
you
without
really
a
need to be
snort.
focused on right there.
Sorry. I hear you. I'll do better about replying.
Thank you.
Is that what you wanted to talk about?
What is it with you and David? Always cutting to the chase. Why can't we just have some pleasant conversation before school?
Are you selling your engagement ring?
Chloe, jewelry gets appraised for all sorts of reasons. Like for insurance.
Nice dodge.
How about this? You don't go in my bedroom when I'm not there.
How about you don't ask me to get your damn purse then?
Okay, all right, hold on. Whoa, hold on. We just said we were going to do better about the texting. Let's not immediately devolve into anger. That is one of the bigger problems with the games like these is you answer one and you're like, okay, I'm going to try and steer the conversation in this direction. But the game kind of forces you back into a specific lane that it wants you to be in. It's like, you can't be that nice. You have to yell at your mother. Like,
I thought you hated pot roast.
You can have a no thank you helping.
No, you hate pot roast. I don't care.
I like pot
don't
without the
hate it.
roast.
And David likes it.
Nailed it.
And don't say you don't care.
So that's what we're doing now? Whatever your boyfriend likes?
Good. Excellent.
Ah, right. School. My favorite.
You used to love to learn.
Yeah.
I used to love having a
Things
dad.
jokes were lame too.
I wish you wouldn't joke like that.
You do realize I hate your boyfriend with every fiber of my being, right?
Chloe! You don't hate him.
He calls me girly. He's a dickhole.
He can be old-fashioned.
Yeah, an old-fashioned dickhole.
Got him. Nailed him.
Let's not fight. I made you breakfast.
Nah, I'll just grab something later.
Weed is my
Oh,
breakfast.
you'll enjoy this. The other day I made 4 eggs, 2 for David, 2 for me. And just before I served them, he says, "What are you gonna eat?"
What?
I'll enjoy
you-
that, huh?
Tired, huh? That'll teach you to break curfew.
What?
I know what time you came home last night. And don't think you can get out of school just
Wait, they have a
because you
TV in the
missed
kitchen?
bus again.
Why would you assume that?
Who do you think your principal calls when you skip? Do you think I enjoy lying for you? Saying you're sick just so you don't get expelled? Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
But Mom, the whole point of lowering expectations is so you won't be disappointed in me. Never again.
You're happy doing what you're doing? Fine. Keep at it. Just let me know so I can stop fighting with Blackwell to keep you on scholarship. Money's tight enough as it is.
Maybe I just need to be left alone.
Okay, not how I wanted to answer that
Maybe
in that tone.
you're 16 and don't know what you need. David thinks you need discipline.
Well, David can suck an
mind his
egg.
own business.
I think it's great David's taking an interest. He's a good man. Maybe he can help.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to help at all. Like, at all. He has one track, and it's asshole. And I say this because I played the original Life is Strange. Here's the point. He's an idiot.
Dad was a good man.
That's not fair. I'm glad your father still has a place in your heart. But sometimes we need to make more room in our hearts for new people.
And sometimes, when we're incredibly desperate and lonely, we choose the absolute wrong kind of people to let
Okay,
into
boy, we
our
are coming to
hearts.
firing here.
Mom.
Oh, jeez. Was that subtle enough?
David's had some hard times too, you know. If he's kind enough to share his experience, I expect you to listen.
Like I'd let him get within 15 feet of me.
When he takes you to school today,
Ah, shit.
you will be nice, you will be respectful, and you will say thank you.
Are you serious? This is such...
What, Chloe? Such what?
Mom's trying, I guess. Maybe I should too. But what's the point in getting along if it means pretending everything's fine when it's not? You want me to pretend I'm okay with David? That everything's okay? I'm not. He's a chauvinistic piece of shit, frankly,
Chloe,
and...
if your father could hear you.
If my father
No,
could hear me, I
you're
wouldn't
right.
be this
I'm
angry.
sure Dad and the mustache would get along great. It's a big bed. There's room enough for all three of you.
Wow, you really... And there's free
enough.
extra condoms.
All I'm asking for is a little respect. Why is that too much? I love you, Chloe. I miss you. Nobody could have replaced your father. I did the best I could.
Mom,
At replacing him?
I don't know where I lost you.
you didn't lose me.
Right.
Yeah, my
David's
dad
waiting.
died.
He'll need the keys.
Idiot.
They're in that ashtray you made me. Go be his problem now.
Bringing David his keys is about the most humiliating thing Mom could ask me to do. No point in putting off the inevitable torture of driving to school with David. I better get going. Aren't you glad you left for Seattle, Max? And never looked back? Family pic used to hang here. Wow. I can't actually remember which one.
Oh, that's, I guess, not the door that I'm going to. Okay, just kidding. All right. False alarm. Oh. We got a little message from Steph. Hey, is this Chloe? This is Steph Gingrich. Hey, I have your DVD. You can get it before school. Thanks.
I actually have to let this jackoff drive me to school. This is my life now. Kill me. What a piece of crap.
The car or
too.
David? Oh, okay. There we go. We cleared that up.
Why do you women always take forever to get ready?
Okay, all
We're
right.
hoping you men will leave
All
without
right.
us.
Fucking calm down. That's how it starts? Do you hear this, Mom?
No, Mom.
Oh my God.
I swear he beat himself to death with a tire iron. Repeatedly.
Chloe, is that a black eye?
No.
What do you give a shit?
Insubordination. No wonder your mother's worried about you.
Oh, that's
Insubordinate.
When I was
And
your
churlish.
age, I got into my share of scraps. But it's not responsible. You
Wearing
owe it to your
flannel
mother to
tucked
do
into your
better.
pants is
Tell me
responsible.
again what I owe my mother, dirtbag.
Boom.
Electrode insulator's probably cracked. You know what a spark plug does?
I don't care.
Yes.
It ignites
Did you
the
not
part-
hear me? I said I know what it does.
Then go grab my socket wrench set from the garage, and we can get moving.
Why is he offering to take me to school if his car does not
What
work?
is this?
Look, there's a free
Quality
bike
time?
right over there. Look, there's a free bike.
Just get the
Free
socket wrench and
bike.
Get this over with.
All right, I'm going to just ride this bike, okay? I'm going to see you later. See how this doesn't have a fucking
No.
spark plug?
School's hardly worth walking to.
No. It wasn't. We're not walking, Chloe. There's a bicycle. Grab a helmet. Your best helmet.
Tiniest penis in all of Arcadia Bay.
Boom. Nailed him. See, he leads off with that. That is literally
What's
his
David
first
doing? Leaving stuff in the
line
garage
in the
anyway?
game.
Does he think he's moving in or something?
Granted, this was the second one that was released in like 2017, but still. Ah, why do you women get... Okay, all right. Let's fucking calm down.
Should fill this with gasoline just in case David's car ever catches on fire.
Good prank.
Damn. The stereo used to be in Dad's workshop. I should hook it up in my room before garbage day gets it first.
Do you mean David is Garbage Day or just Garbage
Dad's
Day
old
in general?
camera. Do they even make film for these anymore? Uh-oh. Mom's been cleaning again. This was the photo Mom took down from the living room. Guess we don't have room for it and David's mustache. David's lawnmower. Maybe Mom and I like our lawn the way it is. Ever think of that? Dad's toolbox. He used to get so excited whenever anything sprung a leak or busted. Do these have chapters on hotwiring your mom's boyfriend's car so you can drive it off a cliff? Asking for a friend. By toolbox, did David mean this? Or did he mean himself?
It just peek out of the thing. Hey, yo, by toolbox, was that you? Are you the toolbox, or is it this literal toolbox? Just wanted to be clear, David. You know, because as women, we take so long to get ready. Says the man working on a car before school. No problem. Just, you know, calling out your bullshit logic. Now stand there and watch me work. Okay, there's a... Hold on. There's a graffiti tag in here somewhere. Ah.
There's his stupid socket wrench set. Let's get this shit show over with. 50-50 chance I smash him in the face with this. 60-40. Maybe 90-10.
Okay, so now once we pick it up... Now! Boom!
It's in my garage. It gets my special treatment. What
Big dick.
message
Draw a big
does
dick.
David really need to
A dick.
hear?
Put a penis. Yeah, box of dicks. That was... Okay. Sure, that'll work. Should be graffiti number 4. Perfect. We'll have one at the school here. Oh, we have another journal entry. I like that she kept all of her tardy slips. That's really nice. Max. Max, you know how things with Mom seemed like they couldn't get any worse. Ha! The sad truth is I suddenly have to choose between being nice or being honest with her, because I can't be both. But how do I be honest with her about Mustache without her lashing out at me for it? And why am I the only one concerned about this hostile takeover of our house? Today it's a toolbox and pot roast. Tomorrow it's... I should stop there, for sanity's sake. And yeah, I know Mom is stressed about money issues, but that still doesn't justify her horrible taste in men. Also, Mom knows I've been skipping, which sucks, but in a way makes me feel better about it. Does that make me a bad person? That I don't feel bad about fucking off, just relieved that I don't have to waste the energy to lie about it anymore? On second thought, don't answer that. Chloe, the no good, very bad person. Okay.
A little more hustle wouldn't have killed you.
Well.
See what's gunking up the works there? That's a sign of
Carbon deposits? No shit.
You know, you could actually be good at this if you lost the attitude.
You could be a decent person if you lost your attitude, motherfucker. Literally. You did call David, and you know what? Motherfucker. Sean, sorry, Mom. Mom. Yeah, pranged it. Leave him hanging.
What the
How you do anything is how you do everything.
What does that have to do with bumping your fist? I don't want to pound you, man.
Now
Fucking...
I need a shower.
Uh-oh. Oh, you didn't notice the...
Hey, you're taking those tools with you, right?
Every house needs a good toolbox.
I don't have a toolbox. Someone buy me a toolbox, apparently. You really not see the dicks? Can I not ride the bus? Can I not steal that child's bike?
Ready to roll?
Oh my
Please don't want
god.
to talk. Please don't want to talk.
I
Please.
want to talk to you about something.
Ow.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Bullshit.
You've enjoyed enough of a vacation from having a father figure.
All right, okay, all right, hold on.
I want to be really
Time out.
clear about.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Just because you're old doesn't mean you automatically deserve respect. If you're going to be an asshole, fuck off. Number two, I got a vacation. Thanks. My dad died. I have a vacation. Whew. Just what I've always wanted. A vacation from a father figure. Thank God that truck came by and killed him.
Respect him? I think it's time I show this asshole I'm not interested in anything he has to say. What's clear is fuck you.
Language. You are way out of line, young lady.
Language? Shemapel don't give a shit.
You've got a smart mouth, don't you?
Let me dumb it down for you. I mean, sorry. What has fewer syllables than dumb?
Hey, watch your... I can crap bigger than you, got it?
Oh, that's what I smell. A giant load of crap.
Your mother... You're breaking her heart.
At least she has a heart.
God, fucking
All you
nailed
have
him.
is... What's it called when you've got one porn stash and zero game?
I was in the army. You will respect me.
I don't remember enlisting, so don't treat me like your newest recruit.
If you were a man,
It's cool. If you were a man, I wouldn't go so easy on you either.
Nailed him. Absolutely destroyed him.
Bother trying.
You're not trying, though. You're not trying. You're doing your one trick military trick, and that's it. You're as hostile as she is. You're the same. Oh, fuck.
Country music? Dad loved this song. I just called to tell you that I miss you, my friend. What a beautiful day. I know what a spark plug does, jerkwad. This isn't right.
Oh, shit.
If Mom were here, she'd tell him to turn that junk off. Dad, turn it up.
Picking up my lover from the grocery store.
Just like Remember the Titans.
Hey,
The hell?
out of the car, Chloe. You're gonna be late.
Shit. Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady. I can see you rolling your eyes.
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
Okay, Sheriff Woody.
Hello, Black Hell.
Drugs. They will mess you up. You wouldn't do drugs. You wouldn't look at a car. Good luck, seniors. The fuck out of my life. Whoa, who's this guy?
Hey, Chloe.
Oh. Hey, Elliot.
Wait, what happened to your face? Do you need to go to the nurse or something?
What?
What?
This? You should see the other guy.
Guess it's true then. I heard you had a hell of a night. I mean, people are talking about it.
Who exactly is talking shit about me?
You know, haters on social media.
Great. I wish I could tell everyone to just get a life.
So, how about The Tempest? Blackwell Theater at its most pretentious.
Yeah, totally.
I know it's gonna be lame, but I was thinking, do you want to go together tomorrow?
I try to make it a rule not to go to school any more than I have to. But sitting in the back row and making fun of the drama kids might not suck.
Right? That's totally what I was thinking.
This dude loves
All right.
theater.
See you in chem.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold
Gotta
LT
track
to
down
view
Steph to
your
pick up my
objective.
DVD. I've still got time before class.
Oh. Interesting. What's wrong with her fingers?
Meh. Well, at least not for now. How could I possibly make it through a day in this place without a little chemical assistance?
Maybe this play won't suck.
Maybe.
I bet it won't suck. I bet you'll be a real big fan of it there, Chloe. Hey, I'm at the picnic tables with Mickey. Thanks, on my way. All right, we do have a graffiti here.
The future needs excellence. The future's an asshole. Ugh, Victoria Chase. I'd rather vomit razor blades than talk to her.
Well, let's talk to her then.
Oh, Carrie Price.
It's Chloe.
Oh, right. I'm just teasing. People have been taking me so seriously since I won the Beacon's Young Artist Award for my photography.
You don't say.
Between that and the Vortex Club, it's hard to keep people from putting me up on a pedestal or whatever. But you know all about that. What, with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
Wait. What about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
It was a pretty normal night for us. A little music, a little dancing. We murdered a guy.
You are so funny.
Thank you.
Seriously, though. I didn't realize you and Rachel were such BFFs.
We're really not.
So, what's she into? You know, what's her thing? Is it drugs? I'm not judging or anything. I figure if she's hanging out with you, she must be into some effed up shit.
Oh,
know?
shit.
I mean, look at your face.
Seriously, I don't know why you're talking to me about Rachel.
Oh, everybody loves her. Little Miss Perfect.
So you're jealous of Rachel Amber. That's what's happening right now. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and you're being you. Oh.
I'm sorry, Victoria. I didn't mean to be rude. You know, I finished the assignment. Want some help?
You? Help me?
Of course. That last problem was hard, right? If I'm remembering correctly, the answer was fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, and uranium again. Does that sound right?
Perfect. Hey, thanks, Carrie.
No
Yeah,
problem.
Definitely Chloe. You could swing your hips like a little less. Like you're trying to put on a show. Alright. So our other...
Flowers always make me think of springtime, which makes me think of summer, which makes me think of getting the fuck away from Blackwell for 3 whole months. I love flowers. Last night's show was too epic.
Okay, so that should be number 5. Oh, I had a box of dicks, and there's a dick there. Alright, so... talk to Elliot. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douches sometimes, but I get the sense that he's mostly a lone wolf, like this chick. Similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history, but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there wasn't really much to it. I just think I was bored, or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. I don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He's constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure that we have that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it almost seems like he's studying me. Can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or just get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm not sure how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. Then we have... oh, 2 characters we actually haven't met yet. Hold on. We'll hold off on that one. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yep, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was like a tell me how things are going to be from now on opportunity. I shut that shit down real quick, but I have a feeling he's going to run crying to Mom about it because that's the kind of little man baby he is. Had to dream about Dad again, the one where I was there when it happened. Seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. Hope that goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Okay.
Need my DVD from Steph. I bet she's nerding it up with Mikey somewhere.
Hi, Samantha.
Samantha Myers, school wallflower. She could give you a run for your money, Max.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Samantha. What are you reading?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I read that last year in Mrs. Hoyta's English class.
I didn't think you did homework.
Normally I don't, but the play was actually good.
What did you like about it?
The story is about how relationships only work if people are willing to lie to each other.
I'm not sure if you're joking. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes.
I'm a little bitchy sometimes, so it's cool.
People always say that. But I think you're actually... Sorry, Chloe. No one says anything like that. I don't know what I'm actually talking about.
I bet. Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created something of a business selling pirated DVDs to other students.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take, like, 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the Kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
I probably pronounced all of those incorrectly during
Introduce your character.
Yeah,
what's it called?
Okay.
True Colors.
I'm an elf barbarian named, Barb.
No, Steph.
Hey, give Barb a chance, okay? The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, What makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside?
I pronounced all of these names incorrectly. According to my character sheet, or I once made a man kebab.
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him too. True story.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the Raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The Raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie.
We'll go to the training
Where do you wish
ground.
to go?
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant still
Okay.
remains. He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Don't worry, Alamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Barb, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
What's next?
Let's see.
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You behold a field of standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror,
Why is he
runs
wearing
into one of
khakis?
the few empty cages and locks
Wonder if those
himself
qualify
in.
as cargo
Ah,
shorts.
Poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't—
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So
Hell
this
yeah.
is called a skill challenge, where you try to use—
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
Everybody knows that dragons are pussies. That's why they hide in caves and only come out to breathe fire on sheep and eat cows and shit.
That was a mistake. The dragonkin growls, snapping at you and showing his teeth and claws. Tall One is a fool. Dragons are gods, he says.
Damn.
You're short, I say. But I could fix that. I'll just cut off your head and wear it as a top hat. Then you'd be way taller.
No, no, please don't do that. Still I cannot give key. Durgaron will eat me.
I think he's close to breaking.
I want to reach through the bars and grab the stupid key.
Oh.
You try, but he's incredibly agile. He dodges your clumsy attempt with ease. Then he laughs.
This tabletop shit is hard.
Try playing solo.
The dragonkin swallows
I thought you didn't need any partners
pointing
there,
at his stomach and then
Mikey.
his own butt, laughing at you. Then he...
I shove my axe through the cage, right into his stomach. Then I twist it, and then pull it out. His guts and shit start falling everywhere, but I jam my hands inside his open stomach, grabbing the key. Then, in the final moments before he dies, I hold the key up to his face. And then I laugh.
Normally, I'd say you failed the challenge, except that was so horrifically amazing. You won.
Yeah!
Go team! Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit! All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Except for, you know, Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Barb, what'll it be?
Annihilation Strike, Wrathful Rush, Brutal Punch, maybe? Annihilation Strike sounds like it's gonna have some sort of fire. I feel like
I want to
we'll
punch
do that
that
one.
stupid man cow in the dick.
Like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
You miss. Durgaron bursts out laughing as you stumble past him.
That didn't work out.
He gores you in the side with a horn. 8 damage.
Ouch.
What do you do next?
What's Wrathful Rush?
It's like a shoulder slam, an angry shoulder slam.
Okay, I do that.
You scream with wrathful rage, then charge. Durgaron is caught off guard, and he fails to dodge. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him back and doing some damage.
Hell yeah.
Next.
Holy shit! Annihilation Strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
1?
That's bad, right?
Not
You don't
for
roll a
me.
1?
As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
I am so sorry.
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do? I jump in front of Elamon.
Wow. Thanks, Chloe. I mean, thanks, Barb.
Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
Fuck.
I can't do anything.
I got
but
it made it as a
race.
kebab.
I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do?
I take one last swing at Durface's head.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
Oh no.
11. You swing, catching Durgaron on the side of his head, severing one horn, but you don't do enough damage to kill him.
What an asshole!
He laughs, then rips you off his sword with a vicious jerk. You die painfully.
So mean.
I'm sorry, Chloe. I have to escape.
Hey man, if you can, do it.
I cast Warden's Hideaway.
You sure?
It's all I've got.
You summon a spectral door, which shields you from Durgaron. Light flares out, blinding him. The door swings shut, then disappears. You are gone from sight, and cannot be harmed.
I guess I'll have to come back when I'm stronger.
Did you pick up your severed feet?
Check out what I drew.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
Sorry I died and left you out there to fend for yourself.
It's cool. I'll get him. Eventually.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah. I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
So there you go, Steph and Mickey.
DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
So there's your tie-in. And it actually is much more of a tie-in to True Colors than I thought it would be. Just because I assumed that it would be... I didn't realize like a lot of those names rang familiarly in True Colors. As I was hearing them, I'm like, oh god, I mispronounced all of this shit. So that's interesting. It does make me appreciate the scene late in Wavelengths where they're playing together. I don't think it ties in super well, but it was something I mentioned even in that video. It was like, I bet if I play Before the Storm, some of this stuff will either make more sense or I'll appreciate it more. And in this case, I do. It also makes sense that they are pulling these two characters into future ones. Chloe, Max, William, David, and Joyce, Frank. I'm pretty sure Elliot. Those characters are all Don't Nod's creation from the previous game. These two, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they are original to this story. They could be in the next one, but I'm pretty sure that they're from this one. So it makes sense for Deck 9 to take two of the characters that they created, still tie it into that larger first, like, Life is Strange story, but bring in their own creations to another story of their own creation. Has kissed girls, has not kissed ever. I can't decide if Steph's the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both. She's definitely queen of the indoor kids, with all their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I guess her dad is a video editor. She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle. I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she's into girls, and she doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. Mickey North is the captain of Steph's fan club, and the two of them can be found huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mickey would be the nerd that gives the jocks wedgies. What? The nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In real life, if someone messed with Mickey, they'd be in deep shit. Mickey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. The truth is, he's one of the few genuinely nice people in this place. Although every once in a while he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. No idea where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? Alright. I've always enjoyed that particular scene.
What the hell?
What have you got here, Twitch?
Don't call me that!
True North. A jock so dumb he makes jocks look bad. Guess Nathan Prescott made the shit list.
Oh, wow. This is some really weird crap, Prescott.
It's not yours. Give it back!
I hate that you're on the team now. You're such a loser.
Guys, no need to fight. You can both be losers.
The mute speaks? Whoa, whoa! You earn a spot on the squad, Twitch. You don't have your dad try to buy off the coach.
At least my family pays tuition. How much financial aid does your deadbeat dad need again?
Wow. Dick move, Nathan.
My
Yeah,
dad
Nathan.
lost his job at the shipyard when your dad closed it down. And you want to talk shit to me?
Leave Nathan alone.
You know something, Prescott? I'm gonna do you a favor. You can't be a part of the team and be into this stupid crap at the same time.
You're a piece of shit. I am going
Stop
to
it.
kill you.
You guys, stop. Chloe, do something. Don't just stand there watching.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey,
stay out.
If you don't take the time to stand back and watch, you miss some of life's finer moments. Like
Booyah!
that.
That took me months to put together.
Quit the team, Twitch. Or next time it'll be worse.
Go to hell.
You should be ashamed.
Nah. I don't like how we left things. We'll talk more tonight. Perfect. Is that a sarcastic perfect? No. Alright, so we got Drew here. Drew North is Mickey's older brother, and the two of them couldn't be more different. Drew is a legit jock, and the type that spends hours a day at the gym and has nicknames for his biceps. I've never been to a Bigfoot's game, but I hear he's actually really good at throwing stuff into other stuff, or whatever. Footballs do go into butts. That is correct. Mickey told me that Drew was planning to go to college on an athletic scholarship, which is good because their family is even poorer than mine. Their dad was one of the fishermen who lost his job because of the Prescott Corporation. As you might imagine, this put Nathan on Drew's shit list. Not a good list to be on. In the war between Meathead and Shithead, does anyone win? Anyway, I don't think Drew's really a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't know. It's like we exist in two completely different planes of existence that happen to be in the same school. Happy to keep it that way. We got Nathan. Nathan Prescott is the golden child of the Prescotts, Arcadia Bay's oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful family, and they love reminding everyone. Nathan's dad does something nautical related. I think it has to do with murdering baby seals and turning them into death rays for the military, but I can't remember the details. Whatever the case, there's a lot of people in this town who hate the Prescotts, including all the fishermen he put out of work. And you do not want to mess with the fishermen. They smell. Nathan is odd. He's extremely privileged, yet dark and brooding. Even though he's a dick, I can't help feeling bad for him sometimes. He's just a weird little dude trying to figure out his shit, but he has to pretend to be all the stuff he's clearly not, like an athlete or a cool kid. You can tell it fucks him up inside. Of course, the best cure for feeling bad is Nathan... Of course, the best cure for feeling bad for Nathan is to actually talk to Nathan. Then you remember what a wonderfully punchable face those Prescott genes gave him.
That pic would actually make a sweet tattoo.
Well, that's why they don't let people get tattoos when they're 16, because...
Oh, good. You're here.
What? What?
I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broke your hest to say so.
Good. Admired Miranda. Indeed worth what's dearest in the world. Many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time had listened to... Many a time the harmony of their tongues hath I listened to.
Hayden, you're killing me. You've had weeks to be off book.
Sorry, Mr. Keaton.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your scene partner who's been very accommodating, and to your other fellow actors, and most of all, to yourself.
Mr. Keaton, sorry to interrupt, but does this look better? I had my mom take it in a bit.
Rachel looks awesome. This is getting as surreal as last night.
Looking good, Rach.
Very cool.
Exquisite, Rachel, as always.
Mr. Keaton, I'm still having trouble with... My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. I mean, does she really mean that?
Especially because I just straight out told her I've been banging all the ladies.
Yeah, that is hard. We've talked about that line forever. We need a fresh perspective. The question is, are Miranda's feelings of instant passion for Ferdinand just inexperience in dramatic circumstances, or has she actually just met the love of her life? What do you think?
It's true love.
Sometimes,
it's true love.
when you meet someone who's going to change your life, you just know it, I guess. Also, you've got parents coming to see the show, right? At $20 a ticket, it's gotta be true love.
Wow. A romantic and a cynic. That actually kind of helps me. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Keaton.
Later.
See you later, guys.
Oh no. I have first period improv with a class full of freshmen now.
That sounds truly awful. Freshmen just being like 69, 420, 420, 69,
Your
yeah.
eye looks fabulous. Where'd you get it done?
What?
Just kidding. That asshole really clocked you.
It wasn't a big deal.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay, so why am I here again?
Oh, could you grab my belt for me? I think it's in my bag over there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, get the belt. Don't say any stupid shit, and don't, like, fall down. Should be doable, right? Hey now, sharing is caring.
AKA Steph.
Hey now.
Oops.
Sharing is to internet or not to internet. I have feelings about this. Most of them are not good feelings. Why do theater kids take themselves so seriously?
You can read like the whole veteran of Broadway.
Rachel looks so happy here.
Okay. Why are we... Just look for the belt, ma'am. Don't say anything dumb. Don't look in her bag like that. Just grab the belt and move
Rachel's
on.
Belt. Guess I'll go give this to Rachel now. Times are hard for elite private high schools.
Shakespeare is my
Acting,
homeboy.
Getting to play with weapons, I totally would have auditioned for the Tempest. Should be life is drama.
Drama is life. Halo for Rachel. That's not really graffitiing, it's just expressing our feelings that we think that she's an angel. I heart Rob. Shout out to Rob, whoever you are.
Get some ink.
Took all that time to draw a circle.
Rachel? Is this your belt?
Yes! Thank you.
Throw the belt over. Oh shit, we're gonna about to like hit her in the fucking head or something.
Here you go.
Ow! I didn't say attack me with it.
Shit.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know. I didn't want to just wander around the curtain and be like, yo, hey, I got your belt.
Chloe Price.
Rachel Amber.
Last night was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Getting attacked was amazing. Just Firewalk was pretty good.
I'd never seen Firewalk live. Pretty fierce show.
We'll have to do it again. To tell the truth, I went to bed last night wishing it never had to end. But then I thought, why? Why does it have to end?
What? Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't have to end.
Exactly. How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
100%. Absolutely. Fuck yes.
Fuck yes. I was born to ditch.
I hope
That's like
you'd
not
say
what she
that.
meant at all.
No, about that eye. That is a hell of a battle scar. Do you want me to cover it up with some makeup?
Sure.
Yes, please. People won't shut up.
People won't shut up about it. And I'll be honest, the graphics really like aren't good enough. Like they keep asking her about her eye and I'm like, is there a difference?
Hold still.
I mean, there's like a little like blotch right below it, but
This is a lot of makeup.
That's the price of valor.
what the fuck is wrong with her hand? But she has it too. She has like a little like, I don't know. It doesn't look
Much better.
great. I don't know that this was the game that got the,
Let's get the hell out of here.
I don't know. It seems like the original Life is Strange got a little more graphical work done to it. But this one was already on Xbox One. So I don't know that it really needed it. Life is Strange was originally
You sure
on
you don't wanna
Xbox
just grab the bus,
360
or-
and Xbox One.
Nope. If we're gonna go rogue, we're doing it right.
Because that was a weird time where there was multi-console
What the hell am I
releases.
getting into here?
What do you give a shit? You already are like, I cut glass all the time.
Where does this thing go?
North? Maybe we'll end up in Seattle. Pull up a chair, Price. The view's amazing.
Okay. So we got a
Rachel
text from
wants me to
Elliot.
Pull up a chair. Maybe one of these crates.
That's fine. Symbols. We can just look.
Guess we're not the first ones to hop on this train. I wonder what the symbols mean.
Yeah, there's a graffiti opportunity over there, so we gotta move.
Here's my chair.
Or we'll move this, but we don't want to sit down yet. And like in very like bold underlines. It's
Thing's
like,
heavier
do
than it
not do
looks.
this. Okay.
Guess I should sit down.
Nope. We're gonna do this.
I see humans, but no humanity. Everybody is somebody, but no one wants to be themselves. Some preachy graffiti up in this train.
Let's draw a big wiener. I do love that she looks around even though she knows it's just me and Rachel here. We are monsters.
Human is another word for monster.
Perfect. So journal, 7 out of 7 so far. Let's see, who do we have here? We can learn about Rachel. How do you describe Rachel Amber? I've been trying to find the right words ever since we met. The crazy thing about Rachel is that I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight A student, beloved by everyone at school, including students and teacher. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mom support her in. It all sounds like a recipe for awfulness. Yet Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met. And not just because when we met, she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show. But it's just this feeling she gives off. Like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck, it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon, like a stamp collection or a love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. Max, have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Anyway, I saw him get bullied by Drew, football jock and all-around sporty douchebag. It was nice to see Nathan get knocked down a peg, though the side effect is that I actually started feeling bad for the little shit. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice as always. He wanted to hang out as always. And I was non-committal as always. Poor guy. He's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give a shit about me. Speaking of giving a shit, I actually played a game with Steph and Mickey this morning. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to consistently care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned with how little a shit I give these days, but that would mean giving a shit, wouldn't it? Chloe, they catch 22. Max, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch, here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning, when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. Bit of an overstatement, there were 4 people in the room. Just gonna throw that out there. I told her true love is the best way to get her parents to buy a ticket. Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, seemed to agree. Then Rachel brought me into her dressing room. Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give a fuck. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involves jumping onto a train. You know, like kids ditched school in the 60s and the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there will be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, Love Doctor. And then we got a message from Elliot. I already know everything. Hey, why weren't you and Kim? Everything okay? Yep. I heard shit went down with Drew and Nathan. Did you see? Yo, let's talk later. Okay.
Alright, Chloe. You're on a freaking train with Rachel freaking Amber. Play it cool. Is this nervousness? Is that what this feeling is? Wish Max were here so I could ask. Should I make small talk? Is that what people do?
Just hang out, say nothing, just relax, enjoy the train ride.
So, it's kind of weird that we're hanging out.
Okay.
You mean because I don't hang out with anyone and I don't have any friends?
You have friends.
Well, I used to. Friend. Singular. Her name was Max, but she left for greener, more northern pastures.
That sucks.
Hey, so I want to say thanks.
For pulling you out of school?
No, dummy. Thanks for last night.
Okay, well, maybe ease up on the dummy.
If you hadn't
What the
shown
fuck?
up.
Assholes abound in Arcadia Bay.
I owe you. That's for sure.
Is that why you came along?
Are you suggesting I should need a reason to ditch school?
I bet you're wondering what we're doing.
The thought occurred, yeah.
Well, I wanted some company.
That's it?
That's it.
Good to fucking go. Anything beats another second in Blackwell.
You really hate it there, don't you?
You don't? Right. What reason would Rachel Amber have for hating Blackwell Academy? Your high school royalty.
You don't know me. Yet. Let's do something fun.
V-card's been punched, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Too far.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, something fun.
All right,
I'm
good,
all
excellent.
Two
Excellent
truths
flirt.
and a lie.
Fantastic.
What?
I think we should play 2 truths and a lie. It's a game where each person offers up 3 facts about themselves, 2 of which are the truth, and 1 of which is
a lie.
Right. And then the other person has to guess which is which.
Sounds fun. You're on.
I'll start. First, I'm ambidextrous. Second, I was born in New York, the land of fashion and Broadway, to which I will one day return when my heinous exile here in Arcadia Bay comes to an end.
New York, huh? I've never been.
Not a world traveler?
Not yet, at least.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
Are we gonna...
Russia,
Hold on, are we gonna finish 2 truths and a lie, or is...
Kathmandu.
One day, I'm going to climb Everest.
And I thought moving away from Arcadia Bay was ambitious. What's your third thing?
My third thing?
2 truths and a lie. You say 3 things.
Right. I'm a Leo. Meow.
Okay, so ambidextrous, born in New York, and a Leo. Gotcha.
So, which is the lie?
Is it the most detailed one?
You seem more like a Cali girl to me.
Damn, Price, not bad. Long Beach, in fact. West Coast is the best coast.
Yeah, that one was
I've only ever
weirdly
lived in Oregon,
detailed.
So, nothing to compare it to, I guess.
West Coast, best coast!
And we'll have to change that one day, won't we?
What do you mean we?
Okay, your turn, Price.
First fact. Right.
I have a dead dad.
Something about myself. Should I start things off with a lie or with the truth? Or should I cheat?
No, don't cheat.
Let's see
No,
how
no, no.
good she really is at this game.
No, no, no. Okay. Truth.
I used to want to be a pirate when I grow up. I kind of still do.
Arr.
Lie.
I'm secretly the lead guitarist of an all-girl Misfits cover band called the Misfits.
Impressive.
Okay, and then truth.
I love science. Seriously, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is the shit.
It's just, I love science.
You're hella mysterious, Chloe Price.
Oh, there's it. There it is, the hella.
Hella? Who says that?
It's a
You do. In the first game. A lot.
I think I have your number. Of course you wanted to be a pirate. Sail the open seas.
Buckle swash.
Plunder secret treasure. So, pirate. Obviously true.
And now you can. With Sea of Thieves, I'll be my first mate.
Maybe you'd like to be my first mate.
Oh. Are you accepting applications?
Yes, you just have to fill this out.
Okay. You say you love science, but you are failing chemistry.
You're saying failing chemistry means I hate science?
Or that Blackwell doesn't inspire your best work.
Sure.
Well, sure.
It's not for everyone. I get that. Anyway, school sucks, but you love science. I'm gonna say true. So, let's talk about this lead guitarist business.
The business of show.
As much as I'd love to be a groupie to your all-girl cover band, the Misfits, I'm gonna have to call lie on that one.
Good name. Great name, actually. You don't think I can rock?
You don't think I can rock?
On the contrary, you absolutely rock. The problem is, your hand is smooth, no calluses. You don't play guitar. Pity, too. You'd look hot on stage.
Damn it. I'd also look hot in your bed. Just throwing that out there.
So, if my math is correct, you told me 2 truths and 1 lie.
What? You expected me to cheat?
Winners make their own rules, Chloe.
You are crazy good at this game.
A lifetime of studying the human condition.
Well, I'm impressed.
I bet it's hard to impress Chloe Price. I'm gonna feel good about that one. When your dad is the district attorney, I guess lying is something you're used to.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I know who to call if I need to get out of a ticket then. Not that I have a right of my own. Car first, embarrassing number of moving violations second.
Hey, thanks for trusting me.
Trusting you?
You're welcome.
You played the game. And not everyone would admit to wanting to be a pirate.
Well.
But eye patches are so cool.
And rum.
You totally lose your depth perception.
I guess.
Fell out of a chair, walked into a door.
It's not a big deal.
Hate to break it to you, but Chloe Price is not exactly renowned throughout Arcadia Bay as a bastion of trust and empathy.
I'm just not really into touchy-feely shit. But I feel like I can trust you.
Yeah?
I got on this train with you, didn't I?
Fair point.
Wouldn't mind listening to some music. Hey, you wanna listen?
Imagine having that whole conversation and just be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna put these on real quick." Good train ride. Good train ride.
So, are we heading outside? It's a victory dance. Are you coming down? Now the start is
The camera angle is like it's wider. It's too it's too like centered. I can't. I was trying to sneak off, like slide off the train. That's a weird. That's almost like a film cut right there.
I've had it, I guess, since I was a kid.
Like she like put it away and then they cut and put it away again.
There's more to experience out there than just Arcadia Bay. Maybe one day I'll go back to Long Beach, or anywhere but here. Maybe sooner than later.
Me too. Arcadia Bay can suck a bag of dicks.
Hell yeah, suck some dick.
I feel like I've got no reason to stay. Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Check it out. We're here.
Oh, I was trying to flirt.
Where is here? Jump and find out.
Did you say jump?
Jump!
Fuck it.
Or just like fucking idiot. Slid down a hill for no reason. It was gonna stop half mile up that way. Nice shorts.
Hey, it's actually a pretty nice view. Glad you approve. And as your reward for making it up here, I have a new game for us to play. Another one? I like games. Deal with it. This is one I learned in theater class. It's all about improvisation.
So far, what I've learned about you is that you're into acting, lying, and playing games.
What's your point?
That you're either full of imagination or full of shit.
Okay, well, alright. That's a little...
Let me know when you figure out which one.
maybe a little aggressive.
This game involves spying on people from afar. Luckily, we got some high-tech surveillance equipment right here. Let's fire it up.
That blows.
Well, shit. That was my last quarter. You?
That was my last quarter.
Quarterless.
Damn.
Hey, maybe I can MacGyver something up. I've been told I'm pretty handy.
Oh yeah? Let's see what you got.
Rachel really wants to use this viewfinder. I'd love to get it working for her.
Okay, so let's grab this achievement real quick.
Dwight Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer ladies at, though? Probably at home, washing laundry and spitting out kids. Fuck you, Dwight.
All right. Can we... what? Turn around, overlook, walk up to the statue. It's just begging for graffiti 8 of 10.
Dwight Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer ladies at, though? Probably at home.
Oh,
Laundry
okay, I gotta
and
look.
Spitting out.
Look at it. Got it. Never mind. Sex. Sextant.
Stop sextanting the interns.
Boom. 10 gamer score for that terrible joke. Alright. Page 8 of 9. Max, did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and a, oh god, can I take it back? Sorry for lying. Please, the guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class in school. I feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous. She's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She knew I wasn't in an all-female cover band. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool, sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then when we jumped off and wound up in some crazy-ass park north of town. No big deal. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Arcadia Bay. Alright, so let's investigate this now.
Huh. Looks like I might be able to pry it open with the right tool.
Alright.
Rachel's quarter is still trapped in there, waiting to be set free. Damn, that's an old tree. Wait, does this sign say butt rot?
What? One of the oldest in the Pacific Northwest, its curved, chair-like growth pattern reflects the Native American custom of shaping trees to mark trails or to tone areas of cultural importance. 400 to 450 years old, though interior butt rot prevents more accurate analysis. A scar on the northern end of the trunk attests to the tree's survival of a direct lightning strike approximately 200 years ago. Wild.
The lonely oak looks lonely. Guess even trees have outcasts. Looks like this one might actually be working.
Okay, so we gotta find...
I don't want to head down there just yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I think we might have to go back down toward the, like, picnic area. I guess just kind of...
I guess nature doesn't quite provide.
Get out of here, woodland creatures. Have some self-respect.
Okay, so we definitely can go... Oh, okay, now there's just birds there. Now there's just birds. We can scare the birds.
Bye, you fools.
Nope, the squirrels are back. Okay, well, we'll leave them alone.
If Max were here, she'd probably take a black and white photograph and call it Innocence Lost, or some shit.
Initials.
Yuck. Cliche much, AW and OL?
I've been saying sorry all morning. I admit it was really dumb to lock the keys in the car. You've been on me for 3 hours.
There's gotta be something freeing about being able to build your home wherever you are, from whatever is around you. Yep, it's official. I'm learning way more ditching school than I ever do in class.
The raven stands for transformation. Its grinning face betrays its trickster spirit. The raven has many ancient stories among the Salishan and other native peoples. Some say the raven helped create the first man. The raven is to be respected, never trusted.
Whoa, that's badass. If you're going to argue in public, at least have the decency to make it about something interesting.
Hey, spare some change?
Sorry. We might have some leftover food when we're done.
What? No, I'm not... What kind of food?
This place has really gone downhill.
Shh. She's right there.
My hierarchy of needs goes pot, then beer, then wine. Still, wino has a classy ring to it.
Okay, so I don't see anything that I can use. Oh, we got this. Dedication
I wonder
plate.
if I could use this to get the quarter out.
There you go.
Just a day in the park with Rachel Amber. You know when something kind of amazing is happening, you don't always stop to think about it right away? And then when you do think about it, you start thinking about it a lot. And the more you think about it, the crazier it seems until pretty soon you're psyching yourself out and then everything turns to shit. Yeah, let's not do that today. I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder. Got a knife on you?
A knife?
Yeah. My mom took mine.
No.
What a badass. My
How
mom
about a
took my knife.
nail file?
I guess you could stab someone with a nail file.
Oh, right.
Sure, let's try it.
Idiot. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go over here. We'll grab this. We'll unscrew it. Okay, now that's unnecessary. I don't know why you're just throwing the nail file on the ground.
Stealing a dedication plate takes persistence.
It was only half screwed on. Fucking calm down. Heads up, Wells is on the warpath. Oh no. Seriously. Just trying to help. Yeah, right, you killed me this morning. That's what the GM does, dude. Also, thanks for playing with us. Mickey had a blast. He's cool. He's been down lately. Not sure why, but I know playing with you really meant a lot. Chloe Price. Fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, uranium. I think you know that spells fuck you on the periodic table. I got in trouble for that. You, carbon, uranium, nitrogen, tin. You called me a cussin', huh? Tin is S-in. Fuck you, bitch. You're so dead. You're. Got her.
Prescott power, activate.
Game over.
I win. That was enough of a game for me. Your MacGyver skills are second to none. Except, probably, MacGyver.
But what about MacGruber?
Rachel smells like jasmine? Is she smelling me right now too? Really should have showered this morning.
All right.
Yeah, that's what happens. You're too busy yelling at David and your dad and your mom.
And then you and I will act out what they're saying and thinking.
That's it? I do that in my head during, like, every class.
See? You're a natural. Let's give it a try.
Hey, what do you say we barbecue some squirrels when we're done here?
God, you just have the best ideas.
Loving this guy.
What's he thinking right now?
I hope bees don't mistake my shorts for begonia.
I've been pollinated twice this week already.
What?
What's going on with these two?
If you want lunch, you're going to have to learn how to skin your own food like a man.
But I don't know how to skin a bald eagle, Dad.
You don't?
What?
What the hell are they teaching you in school?
Wow, that was dark. Too dark? Perfect dark.
I love that video game.
Sweet beanie.
What do you suppose she's thinking?
Nature's Wi-Fi sucks.
Nature's Wi-Fi sucks.
maybe there's a squirrel family around here with broadband.
If only I can guess their password. We love nuts, 69.
Dingoes ate our babies, 13.
Too soon. This is fun. Who's next? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hog the viewfinder. Ooh, jackpot. Commence makeout session in 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. Damn, they are really going at it. Oh, honey, I think we used the vibrating bed for too long. I'm totally seeing double. Rachel?
Uh-oh.
Hey, are you alright?
What are we doing?
Excuse me?
Last I checked, you're supposed to be Chloe Price. Yet we've been ditching now for hours, and we haven't even gotten wasted yet. That's got to be against some school ditching rule.
Okay.
Hell yeah. The honor student wants to show the school delinquent how to party? Be my guest.
How gracious of you.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to, like, say something instead of deflecting?
They have a bottle of wine. Let's steal it.
Okay. Or we could go try to find a liquor store instead.
No. You shouldn't bring alcohol to a public park if you're not willing to share it with everybody, right? And fuck it. I just want to take something that's not mine.
Are you okay?
All
What the
right.
fuck is happening with you?
I'm going in. Try to keep up.
Can we help you? Oh my god!
Holy shit. Talk about committing to a performance.
Fucking grab it.
Oh, thank God. Please, this girl is in trouble. Go get help.
I need to get these two to focus on Rachel so I can swipe the wine.
What are you waiting for? Go!
Don't look at me. Look at Baywatch over here. I don't remember how to do CPR. Wah. It's time to nut up or shut up.
Watch out. I'm going to check her pulse. That's on her neck, right?
I still think you should go get help. There's a ranger station on the other side of the park.
Good point. We'll keep watch while you go.
Look at all the time we've wasted already. This woman needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Stat. No. Yep. Definitely needs mouth-to-mouth.
Okay. Okay. You can do this. I can't do it.
Pathetic. Look, he's clearly useless. This woman needs help from someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Hey, look at me. Do you want to be locked out of the car of life forever? Or are you ready to break in there and seize the keys to your potential?
Oh my God. You're right.
Okay. Oh my God. Grab the fucking wine. Grab the wine? Grab the wine?
Hey, wow. I'm all better now. You saved my life. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Yeah. Good work, everyone. Peace out.
That was incredible. You're a hero.
Huh.
Well,
I guess I am.
Here, you earn this.
Thanks. I could use a drink after trying to keep up with you.
I am excessively sober right now.
Right. Okay. Guess we're leaving now.
Alright, hang on 1 second. I gotta make a quick phone call. We'll be right back with more Life is Strange Before the Storm right after this. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell, do all that stuff. Are y'all subscribed? Did you hit the button? Did you ring the bell? Did you do the good shit? Hopefully you did. Let's continue episode number 1. Able to get up, fill up the water cup, and then just forget it all the way over there. Always feels good.
Whoa. Hey, check this out.
Oh, how do they spell it?
What?
How do they spell woe?
Great. It's a pile of trash.
Yeah. An awesome pile of trash. Let's explore.
You have fun, Chloe. I'm gonna go sit down.
Rachel's been acting kind of standoffish ever since we left the park. What's her deal?
Kind of standoffish? I'll let her be.
Chloe, I'd really like some space right now.
Okay. Actually, no. I thought we were having a great day together. Why are you acting like this all of a sudden?
I'm not acting like anything. I just want to be left alone right now.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm not the easiest person to be
that's
around.
not.
I don't
No,
exactly
come on.
have tons of experience with the whole friendship thing.
Not everything revolves around you, Chloe.
Not the way I wanted that to
Didn't say
go.
it did. I'm just saying I understand.
No, you really don't.
Okay. I still have no idea what's going on with Rachel, but apparently she gets smashy when she's angry. I can work with that.
Score.
So let's see. Smash the sign first, then smash the paint cans. And that'll allow us. Give Rachel a show, I think is what we have to.
Hey, check it out. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer drinking it next to an old toilet. Home run!
That she threw a wine bottle and that's your.
Sure.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Are you kidding me? I know you're the school princess and all, with the DA daddy and the perfect grades and all the perfect little Victoria chases kissing your perfect ass. But seriously, fuck you.
Great. I'm leaving. See you around, Chloe.
You can't leave!
Watch me.
Rachel, wait! Don't go. Why not? Because I don't want to ruin this the way I ruin everything else in my life.
And what is this exactly?
I mean, fuck. Are you actually going to make me say it?
Say what? Exactly.
You know, like a friendship. But more.
A relationship? Love?
I know. Weird, right? It's just today was the best day I've had since my dad died. And when I almost ruined it just now, the way I ruin everything, it made me realize whatever's going on between us is special. Come on.
But Rachel also gets incredibly
say
closed
something.
off.
Chloe, you know what? Forget it. This was really stupid. I mean, you're Rachel Amber, and I'm Chloe Price.
It's not that. It's just hard right now. And I can't talk about it.
Why not?
Because I can't. I know it isn't fair, but it's how it is. Goodbye, Chloe.
Damn.
Fuck this place.
You don't even get an option of what's graffiti on this one.
You know she's fake. You can't take your eyes off her. Who else do I know who fits that description? Fuck off, Rachel. I've never understood your hard-on for cameras, Max. You took 1,000,000 pictures of us, and not one of them showed that you were gonna leave when I needed you most. Fuck cameras. If you want to rip a family apart from the inside, it's important to bring the proper tools. Fuck you, David.
Oh, I got my camera right as it faded. Damn it, what a buddy shot. Fuck.
I just called to tell you that I miss you, my old friend.
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Because
that-
you're not real.
The raven in the front of the car, is that
I'm not.
a reference to the totem that we saw?
On?
There's a... Hold on, there's a graffiti here. Hang on. Slightly more involved. You can control, inspect the poster view, and rip it. You can try to graffiti, but then you will fail. Turn to the wine bottle and interact to see if the marker is being used as a cork.
What's past is prologue and shit.
Kiddo, look on the bright side, would ya?
What bright side?
You made a new friend today.
Hey, where's my marker? Oh, there it is.
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say? She nearly took your head off.
Glad I looked at that.
What do you care?
Sorry, sweetheart. I guess I'm getting into your personal business.
Dad used to hate it when I wrote on shit. I guess I did that?
Sometimes people need you, though. Even when they don't admit it.
Rachel!
you came. I'm glad.
Hey. I couldn't let the day end with whatever this afternoon was.
Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to talk about this.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
That was my dad.
Oh. All right.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh.
The worst part is, I'm not surprised. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was. So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
I'm so sorry, Rachel. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Chloe, I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his fucking face again.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because half the time I thought of him, I wanted to scream. And the other half, I forgot.
Forgot that anything had changed. It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years.
What's the one
It's
we
from
found in the
Mount Hood.
backpack?
My dad took me hiking there when I was 10, and it started raining, and I fell and broke my arm 3 miles from the car. I remember screaming like I was gonna die, but my dad, he carried me down the mountain. I still remember the smell of his coat, and how calm he was, and the sound of his voice, and he was just so strong, you know? I felt safe.
You trusted him.
Completely.
Here.
Chloe, I owe you an apology.
Hey, we were both kind of the queen of shitty.
No, I mean it. Whatever's going on between us, it's intense and new and awesome, and you had the courage to tell me that you feel it too. And I treated you like shit.
Courage?
You sure did.
I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation.
Maybe you shut the fuck up and
maybe a
accept
slight
what
buzz
she's saying.
from that wine.
Okay,
I
all
just
right,
want
hold
you to
on.
know, I'm lucky that you were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill? You talked your way right past him.
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? You dropped that one guy with a knee to the balls.
Only because you showed up at the last minute and...
See? You're the real thing, Chloe. I don't know anyone like you. Plus, you came along with me, no questions asked.
Well, I don't really need a good reason to ditch school.
I guess tomorrow there'll be hell to pay.
My mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
And my dad will definitely punish me with...
Fuck your dad.
Fuck him.
What I wouldn't give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags...
I'm serious.
What's going on with the
Let's
audio
do
on
it,
that one?
Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
Okay.
Can I borrow your lighter? Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Come on. I forgot about, like, most of that, honestly. Alright, well, there you go. Life is Strange, Episode 1. Or Before the Storm, I should say. Episode number 1, Awake. This game has kind of a bizarre achievement list, because it's only broken down into 3 episodes. The values are a little bit weird. So you get 10 for each of the graffitis, and then you get 200 for completing an episode. But because there's only 3 episodes, 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, or 300 times 3 is only 900. So there's an individual 100 gamer score achievement for completing the 3 episodes. It's kind of weird. They probably should have fixed that in this version to make it for the bonus episode, but whatever, no big deal. We'll watch these credits. We'll get our results, and we'll be off and running for next week's episode, which will be episode 2, Brave New World. You'll be able to catch that right here next Monday,
6 a.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex. So if you haven't already, please scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, make sure that you're notified when I post new videos. Stuff at 6 a.m., stuff at 4 p.m., and Life is Strange will be posting every Monday through April 11th. So nine more weeks of this. Or I guess 8. Yeah. 8? Is that right? Yeah. So episode 1, 2, 3. Bonus 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So through April 11th. So get excited. I'm excited to continue the journey and get the gamer score. Feeling good. Pretty good opening episode. It is like kind of weird. It's definitely it's a 4-year-old game, and it does have the weirdness of the way you answer some stuff. You're like, oh, this sounds like an okay answer. Whew, pardon me. And then the way she answers is like, oh, that's not. You weren't supposed to take it that way. Like, let's turn this a little bit. But still, a good episode nonetheless. I did forget completely about the aspect of Rachel Amber's dad, which puts a lot of pieces together of like why she would want to find Chloe, because she'd know that Chloe would skip school and have her back, like kind of back her up if she were able to intercept. But also kind of puts Rachel in an interesting position where she's like, do you believe her or not? But I love that scene, and one of the things I think about with this game specifically is like, yeah, Chloe's like kind of an ass, but like it gets more of an explanation as to why. And that the scene with her smashing the car is so fucking good. Like, is so good. I love the shot in the A, like you smash it. I loved the music before that, where you're just smashing like everything anyway. It is fantastic. Fantastic. And you don't even have to do the whole the role-playing game. You don't even have to do that. You can just you can skip it. But it is cool to do that, especially having recently played True Colors. Being like, oh, this is a lot of stuff that they pulled like from this episode, from this like very small, missable or skippable, I guess you could say, sequence in like the first episode. I think that's a really cool pull. I think it works because it doesn't matter if you've played it or not, and that's what I like. Those are the references and the things that I like when they're things that are pulled from one series to another. Like, you get references across stuff, and like you don't have to like have any sort of background on this. You can play True Colors and just enjoy that whole story and experience, and if you want more, you can go back and get a little bit more as far as like Steph and Mickey are concerned, and or Mikey. And then you get those what's it called? You get those pronunciations and the whole role-playing game. I don't think it shows up. I don't remember it showing up. It could show up again, but I don't remember. So 3 hours for this one, not too bad. I think the 3 episodes are mainly, the 3 main episodes are about 3 hours each, and I think the last one I think is shorter. But we'll just have to see. I definitely forgot about the whole fire aspect of it. It's interesting because this is like before the storm, which is a reference more towards the original Life is Strange, but they're still dealing with like a nature issue. Music by Daughter. So hopefully you're looking forward to. I feel like if you're in this for the long haul, which I appreciate because I'm in this for the long haul. I'm gonna play a bunch more of these episodes. Kind of the positive aspect of when I was playing Life is Strange True Colors, because of the schedule I ended up having, because I had to do some extra stuff for work, I actually was able to basically bank all of those. I had them completed. I think I had the series completed before it went up on YouTube. But because this one, and that was mainly because I didn't want anything spoiled. Pretty Vicious, big fan of that. But this one doesn't matter as much because I do know that at least the broad strokes of it. Oh, they use a dash in the credits. The state of Colorado. Cool. Okay, so in Awake, we have the following decisions. 68 to 32, we attacked over running. We were mean to Joyce instead of the 69% Noise, who were kind to Joyce. 82% defended Nathan. 18% stayed out of the fight, and then 83% told Rachel that we were more than just friends. 17% are just friends. These have a lot more of the options. Let's see. 44% did not take the money. Did not even see that. That's what I like so much about this game, is there are options where it's just like I don't even have like any idea. So I feel like it's actually a lot of people took the money. They must have bought maybe they bought the shirt. Oh, no. Okay. Actually, so 56% took the money. I was in the 44 that didn't. I don't remember seeing that. 66% did not purchase pot from Frank. 34% did. 53% read Joyce's book. 47% did not. 67% put the photo of William on the dresser. 33% did not. 87% did not slip money into Joyce's purse. 13% did. You told Elliot you would go to the play with him. 59 to 41. We were on the positive side. I didn't listen to Skip's demo because I had no idea that was a thing you could do. 55% liked it. 1% told him his demo was just okay. And me and the 44% just didn't listen. That's a lot of people to miss out on that. 76% finished the tabletop game with Steph, as opposed to the 24 who did not finish. 42% sabotage Victoria's homework. 58% are kind-hearted. You told Rachel you believe in love. 57 to 43. Who told the 43 who told them that told Rachel falling in love is stupid. Good, excellent. 98% of people shared earbuds with Rachel. 2% were like, "No, I'm going to listen to this by myself." 96% jumped out of the train, and then 4% did not. So there you have it. We are going to go ahead and just go to the main menu. What a very Netflix-esque way to do that, where they have the like countdown. All right, 2 more episodes to go. We'll have the bonus episode Farewell. Those will all be posting here Monday as we get a bit of an update of the starting screen. So tune in next week, next Monday, right here, youtube.com/Shaunosaurus for more Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered, and then we will be jumping into Life is Strange Remastered. So be sure that you are subscribed and you have that bell rung so you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.